Peace, everybody. How y'all doing? This is Fasting is Life, and I'm back again with more news. But before we can get to it, here's a reminder, guys. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel and to my backup channel, Fasting is Live. I have all the details in the description box. And for those of you listening to me through the podcast, like Anchor and Spotify, please, if you want to see the visual, you can go on YouTube. So you guys are going to be listening to the audio, but I'll be showing some image, like some gold images and stuff like that while I read this article. So the topic of today is gold scam targeting conservatives raised $180 million. Hmm? And this article was published a few weeks back. So September 25th to be exact. All right, let's get into it. Two Los Angeles men and their companies duped investors out of $180 million in a scheme targeting conservative and religious investors into buying precious metals at exorbitant prices, regulators said Friday. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission, along with authorities in 30 states, accused Lucas Asher and Simon Batashvili of defrauding at least 1,600 investors since 2017. Companies tied to the man, including Metals.com and Barry Capitals Inc., are also defendants in the case, which was filed in Dallas federal court and unsealed Thursday. The defendants made sales speech through telephone calls and social media posts, kind of like the uh, telling investors the government could seize their assets unless they converted them into precious metals. Have y'all heard that before? Sounds like the selling pitch for Bitcoin, also, huh? Right? According to the CFTC's and states' lawsuits, salesmen misled investors into believing that MES was it MESRS Asher and Batashvili were friends with a conservative television and radio personality who recommended buying precious metals, according to the court's complaint. The lawsuit didn't name the personality. Wait a minute. Yeah, I kind of suspect that I might know who they're referring to. All right, let me continue. Victims were persuaded to sell securities in retirement accounts and use the proceeds to buy gold or silver at markups ranging from 100% to 300%, the lawsuit alleges. Buying at those prices resulted in immediate losses for the investors, said Joseph Borg, director of the Alabama Securities Commission. The defendants swindled tens of millions from the victims who were targeted for their political conservative and Christian leanings, said Heath Tabert, the CFTC's chairman. An article published by an online magazine in December 2019 called Mr. Asher an avid professional skydiver and said he was seeding investments in asteroid mining. Fools. I can. To the point, if you believe astro mining is real, of course you. In a television in a in a telephone interview, Mr. Asher said he was a computer scientist and investor, but has had no involvement with metals.com or the sale of precious metals. I think it's a mistake. It's a mistaken identity, he said. I don't believe I have done anything wrong, so I hope to resolve this. Mr. Batashvili didn't immediately respond to an electronic message sent seeking comments. An attorney for the defendants didn't immediately return messages seeking comments. And just to let you guys know, this is what happens when you let fear control your life. You make decision, you know, unwisely, and this is what you're saying. You're being tricked. Look, mining on an asteroid. Come on, like, come on, really, really. How did I know there's minerals? Yeah, 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 yeah. This is just my. An attorney for the defendants didn't immediately return messages seeking comments. The website for Metals.com said the company is based in San Diego and is a recognized world leader in industrial metals marketing and sales throughout the nation and around the globe. Barrick Capital says on its website that it helps investors set up real estate individual retirement accounts. A federal judge in Dallas this week ordered the defendant's assets frozen. Regulators say it was too early to know how much money might be available to compensate victims. This this is why I tell people, you know, trust on the Most High. Speaking about this whole thing that are happening, look, if if you, if the system is gonna quote unquote come, there's nothing you can do about it. Everything was created by them. This whole system about money, everything, right? Remember back in the day, they used to have coins, right? Metals, and then we switched to paper money. So it's accepted because why? Because society wants it to be accepted. So who are you to come and quote unquote change how should go? And here's another truth they may not actually tell you. A lot of goals that are in quote unquote circulations, check this out. It's man made. Alchemy. See? So I know at the end of the day, everybody is getting scammed by this whole get silver, get gold. Look, you see what did they say? Oh, we're short on coins. Do you believe that? Or you're told what is and you accept it, right? How do you know there's a shortage? You're told, right? What if they do the same thing? They say, well, there is enough paper money to go around. What would you do then? Right? They say, oh, there's not enough trade to print that much money. See, guys, don't live in fear. And this sounded like a pyramid scheme. We've seen all these schemes all the time. Buy this and by near the area of all this, there are some scams out here that are legal because they are allowed to work. And then if they decide that your scheme is illegal, guess what? It is illegal. So at the end of the day, not everything, like nothing, I always say, nothing is a coincidence. That's if there's anything you can take away from this. And we see these people, even though they're victims, and they're gonna make it. Oh, they're gonna have these two people, these quote unquote defendant, fall for it. But we all know what really goes on. You can't have this much influence and steal that much money for a long time and not raise a red flag somewhere where the authorities will be alerted and swiftly come and shut it down. But no, They allow it to continue for a few moments. Why? Think about it. All right, guys. Thanks again for stopping by. Please like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next one. Stay tuned. Peace.